Welcome back to Enshrouded, everyone. Hey, Mordred, Drasham, welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well. Everyone's having a good evening or morning wherever you're from. We will be back in the forest village today, and I'll be building some more on our 45-degree diagonal house, the fun build challenge that we started in the last stream. So yeah, we'll see. Now that we have a little bit more of a plan for it, figured it'd be fun. 1 a.m. for you, Mordred? Oh my gosh. Well, hey, get some rest if you got to. Don't stay up too crazy to watch the stream, but I appreciate the support. Appreciate you stopping by. Easter Grinch, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And Irksome. Heard there were some explosive barrels. And inspect the quality. I don't know, Irksome. Hey, thanks for that AC link, by the way. I might actually look at something like that. I'm like, if I could find something like low decibel noise where I could just run a pipe out the window for the summer, that'd be cool. As long as it doesn't have explosives in it, right? Retired, no problem. Hey, then I guess you can, whatever schedule works best for you, right? Hey, Mina, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You missed the action, Irksome. All right, well, let me go ahead and launch the game up. And it'll be another chill building stream, chatting, all that fun stuff. Hey, Alpha, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Don't buy it from Irksome. Why? Even through the Amazon? Is that your Amazon store, Irksome? Uh-oh. I guess I better be careful, Skiller TM, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How am I feeling? Hope I'm better. Yeah, I'm doing a little better. Doing a little better still. Yeah, still just been a bit tired and taking the low time, taking a break and stuff. It's a low time for games in general. Less coming out these days, less happening these days. Slow for the channel. It always happens with gaming channels. The ebbs and flows, all that good stuff. So it's more or less just some cozy streams here and there, and on some of the off time, I've at least been doing something. I've actually started building out a full-on website for my business, which has been a lot of fun. Raw JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, and it's going to have a full community platform, just like Discord, but fully owned by me and integrated into the site. It's going to have course platforms, the shop, the homepage, like all that stuff. Tons of stuff. It's a big project, and it's been a lot of fun to do because I am almost done with the chatbot as well, and about ready to announce that and have it available. So that'll be really exciting. So yeah, I've been doing some stuff, just some slower, cozy stuff and things. EverQuester, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And Isaac, good morning. I know it's, unless you're traveling, Isaac, I know it's not morning for you. Hey, Whoop, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Amazon didn't make it, Irksome. Hey, this is true. It's only got one review, though. I don't know about that. 30 minutes again, so I'm going to miss most of another great stream. It's okay, Irksome. It's all right. I know because been shifting the stream schedule a little bit. Scream schedule? Yeah, because evenings are times where I have more time in general. They're less... interrupting in the day, so to speak. I am on a similar time schedule from a lot of you guys. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it's been a really fun project. It really has. I've been learning so much with it for coding, and I've experienced quite a passion for coding and learning how stuff works. Learning so much about the internet and integrating things and the tech that makes platforms come together and work. I've been learning so much about AI as well, because I've been using AI and also even installing a local AI to help me with some of the coding and debugging. And it's been stupid eye-opening of like the amount of prompts I can do, because like I'm a really creative type person, but I never went to college. I don't have like degrees in coding or anything like that. So I'm just, vibe coding kind of a thing. And the amount of like, it's like AI and I go hand in hand in that way, because AI's got all all of the yeah, welcome to the dark side. It's got all of the crazy like knowledge that I just didn't choose to like pack my brain with growing up, you know. And then I've got all the creative brains, and so because it can't think for like it can't think at all. You know, it can do, if I tell it clear directions, it can do some stuff pretty good. And so there's a lot of things that I've been experimenting around with, and because I've got the 4090 GPU, I've been installing some AI models locally to go through the file explorers and help me like, oh, where did I do this thing or whatever. Like when it comes to organizing my code, it's been so nice, and just so much crazy stuff. Am I AI now? I don't know. You'll have to, you know, determine that. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Remember learning HTML? Did some scripting language. Really fun when you do the front end. Learning back end feels really powerful. Yeah, I'm creating a full admin panel for the site where I can manage, you know, orders, community, all this kind of stuff. I just got Stripe integrated this week, which was a huge deal because that's a pain in the ass to code with Stripe elements to get all kinds of stuff working. So it's coming along. Anyway, just filling you guys in. Oh, whoops in the ads. Can't hear the response. Honeycow, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun to do some coding. So the chatbot was Python, and then the website's obviously, you know, the JavaScript, HTML kind of a thing. Got hit by the by that back in 2005. Gotcha. Me getting back into the aspect at some point. Nice or something. It is fun. It really is. Cygnus, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And whoops back from the ads. Okay, I'll answer your question. Have you seen amazing building opportunities in the game Small Land? Yes, Small Lands that's a lot of fun. That's a cool game. I thought about doing it on the channel at one point. But yeah, have you been playing it or enjoying it lately? An awesome, Cygnus. Glad to hear. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see here. What do I need again for these cutting boards? That's right. I need to do like a whole stack of the walls here. We'll just try to like get this back wall going a little bit and see how we could how well we could do it. Played when it first came out in 2024. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Just picked it back up 3 days ago again. Nice. Heck yeah. Most people use content management system, so it's really awesome that you're doing your own. Yeah, I just want like, so not like, I don't know. It's hard to describe myself. It's not like I'm a you know, apocalyptic prepper type of dude. Although I definitely have a passion for watching zombie apocalypse movies, as some of you may know. But I like knowing how everything works. I don't, you know, especially with everything that's been happening in today's world with like, you know, data breaches happening, all kinds of like legalities with, you know, platforms adding age restrictions and government IDs and all kinds of stuff. It's like, I want to know how this stuff works, and I want to be able to actually take control of it to the best I can. And right now, this website and full community platform and everything is not reliant on a single third party other than Stripe. Other than Stripe for payments, because legally I cannot, you know, connect to banks and do all that stuff. Other than Stripe, it's entirely self-hosted. And I get, like, guess what? I figured out how to do databasing, so I can have, like, we could have millions of people on the community platform, and it'll be lickety-split with messaging. At least I'll have to, like, clear out old images or videos, like, from the past, like, 2 years or so to keep storage regulated. But even that, 100% self-hosted. So, like, the equivalent of Discord is what I'm learning how to build here, integrated into the site. And it's really fun. It's going to be awesome. And it'll be for my other channel, my creator community, that I'm really hoping to start reviving and get going. And I was like, you know, when I'm feeling tired and stuff, I may as well use that time to take on the project of building a site, because I know I'm going to need it someday. And so yeah, it's fun. Another stream where you spend an extra hour and a half trying to avoid free placing again. You know, maybe. And yeah, Isaac, yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, I probably should have a bunker as long as there's chickens in it, right, Isaac? As long as there's chickens. Only scratching the surface. Seem to have some amazing vids. Oh, nice. Building are able to happen. That's awesome. That's really, really great. Yeah, it's a cool game. Small land. Definitely. 500 cases of MREs. Oh goodness, Isaac. Hey, you and I, we gotta do that that zombie game. Oh my god, I'm not building. I'm talking too much, yapping too much. We gotta do that zombie game next Halloween, and because that was fun. We gotta do that again together, and because I know that's what I know you want to. I don't have to say it. Make sure your stuff is going, yeah, good encryption algorithm. Yeah, it's a serious thing. Definitely, definitely. No, for sure. And it's, so I've got, in terms of the databasing stuff, you know, a little bit of it. I won't go into great detail, but yes, you know, I've got all the password scrambler stuff. I also have it so that, so Stripe is like integrated in my site with the, like embedded versions for Stripe elements, but all the payments actually still handled through Stripe as an external thing, because if I had it to where I was keeping people's credit cards and all that stuff, that turns into a huge like legal thing, right? Because then I'd have to have my site audited every year and go through all kinds of things. Whereas with this way, I can just fill out a form annually to basically prove like, hey, I'm following the policies and all kinds of stuff like that. And then as far as data retention goes and stuff, as a solo developer, seems like I can get away with just having the little checkbox that says, or not the checkbox, but like, you know, what do I want to say? Like the little like age thing where you don't check the age verification, but you put your age in manually. So it's one extra step, but then it, you know, covers my ass for people, you know, under 18, because they're passing all those laws. Every site, it's not just Discord, has pretty much to the end of this year to get all that out, which is pretty annoying. I hate that the laws are moving toward like, oh, make it kid friendly first, but it is the way it is. And so yeah, learning all about that, learning about tons of stuff. Plus small ends on sale right now. Yeah, a lot of games. And like Subnautica 1 is like 75% off too right now. Pretty cool. Definitely cool. Hey, Joe the Wizard, welcome in. Gotta find some time to continue to play through because it has, yeah, like trillion mechanics, right? It was pretty fun. And yeah, irksome. If Sunsets was awesome. The one Isaac and I tried, it's the Night of the Dead. The other one that I played for a day. It's actually pretty cool. It's got a lot of stuff going on in it. And it's really fun multiplayer, so we might do some more of that one eventually. Love to watch zombie survival on this channel. Dying Light was your favorite? Oh, nice. I have not played that one. Yeah, I gotta check it out maybe sometime. But yeah, every like Halloween, you know, time frame, it's always fun to get in the zombie mood. Do some little apocalypse survival games. Yeah, crazy. 0.48 euros. That's insane. Awesome. Dying Light's a good one. I actually have that one. Oh, nice, Irksome. Maybe you'll have to stream it then. I'll have to watch. Yeah, that's cool. I've definitely heard about it. Really good. Night was awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I gotta try it then. Best Survivor game is The Last Farmer. you wanna how much do I want to bet that you forgot the name of the game and had to go to my channel to look it up because it was so bad? I should just delete that stream at some point. That was the best game ever. Absolutely for sure. Nothing comes close. All right. Almost freaked out. I had snapping off there for a second. Okay, so we want to go 45 degrees. And we want to tip it up. Nope, other way. Up to be 90. And then we want to bring it out so that it's from there. Yep. To be like that, basically. And then essentially just filling in the whole walls. And I could keep going on the other side, but I think, oh yeah, that was because I went straight up in the middle of them. That's right. That's how I did it. So that's how we're gonna do the walls here. I'm gonna fill them in like that, and there's those cutting boards. We're gonna have to go to the resource world and get like 1,000,000 cutting boards. But this looks really nice. That looks awesome. And with the board and batten look of the things in between it, I really like it. Willing to take a polygraph test. Want to make that bet? Sure. Hey, I didn't like it either, Isaac, you know. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not offended. It's okay. Want to use the wooden showcase for walls instead of cutting boards? So the main reason is because I want to have a lot of windows back here. So I'm wanting to allow myself to block around windows. And in order to do that, I need smaller things that go well to sort of build up the look of the wall. So the wooden showcases could work for a large flat wall, but I wanted like a consistent look. So we tried like tons of stuff in the last stream. It was a stream of like experimenting. We still have some remnants of all kinds of things we were trying. The wall like tapestry showcases and stuff were some of them. But yeah. Don't let him lie. He's doing this because he's a misogynist. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, we'll fight. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out here. But yeah, Isaac, last farmer, man. I don't even. Was that even multiplayer? I don't know if that was. Be even worse if it wasn't. But they literally like didn't even they didn't even touch it since. That was funny. How much okay, I'm going to need like tons of cutting boards. Yeah. Don't know, you doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think I wasn't sure. Not a massage. Oh, that's entirely different thing. Wait, what did you say? What did you say? I read it wrong because of my, you know, I love reading for sure. What did I do? Masochist? Masochist. What is that? What is a masochist? It's, that was a borderline stressy stream for the pivots and centering for us OCD folks. Yeah, but see, I'm figuring it out how to actually like use snapping, you know. Masochist. Enjoy pain. Masochist. Masochist. I read for full-time living, you guys. Like, I love reading the chat. It's so much fun. Oh, hey, I'm not the only one. You even forgot Irksome. The CH is a K. That's hilarious. I'm gonna go get some cutting boards. I'm gonna get lots of them. We're not even gonna get them. We're just gonna spawn them in with the farmer. Thought you were trying to read Whoops Mac and Cheese. Phonetics, did I pronounce that one right, Mina? 10k cutting boards? I mean, practically, right? Hey, look at that. I brought the farmer right here. It's as if I knew I would need to be stealing a lot of cutting boards. Hey, they supplied us with a lot of planks. Okay, that's good for now. We'll keep coming back if I need to. Had issues connecting some words in their pronunciation when I was younger. Don't even ask about it. Libido? I'm no better. I really am not. It's okay. more me just telling myself that, because you know. Or the second one. Libido. You don't have to know what like a lot of words mean to like, you know, get by though, right? Right? Don't have to. Like the blue of the outfit? Yeah, it was a fun, it's finally like, I think this is gonna be like my outfit, you know? Everybody kept saying, like, they're like, oh, you still don't have like a cosmetic yet. Like, yeah, I gotta get something. I gotta get something, made. So yeah, this is my outfit. I took the flame pack set and then dyed it. And, I think it's pretty nice. It's got a little bit of texture. And, it's got some of my colors, you know? So it's fun. Just redid yours in black and wine red. Ooh, nice, nice. They've got some nice red dyes in this game. Really nice. Use the dark green dye with that outfit yourself? Yeah. I love that they allow us to like do that. I mean, you gotta, yeah. Gotta give it to them, man. These guys are so freaking awesome when it comes to designing a game that just suits so many people. Stopped playing City Skylines, spent about an hour fixing a bunch of traffic issues. Created suspended pedestrian walkways, closed the game, next day came back, nothing was saved. Oh no. Hey Joe, welcome in. Doing well. Hope you are too. We want over by 2, so we want this one to be a window. Wait. Yeah, that's supposed to be a window. Suppose I should have planned this out initially before I... Oh yeah, we could do them 2 wide. Actually, that's kind of nice to have them be... If I had them on the edges, we could do... Well, this is going to be like a stair wall, so maybe we do just have the very edge ones. Like, I don't really know where the windows are going to go yet, to be honest. Let's just, I'll just focus on getting everything boarded up, and we'll actually do the windows a little bit later. I'll block them out once I get the stairs done, because we kind of know how it's gonna work. But Lady Axington with another raid, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome Sarah and Kyle. Hope y'all are having a good day. Had a good stream. Once you signs in Valheim, to panel the entire inside of a build. Oh my gosh, there's a log cabin in the mountains. Inside, he made it look ultra modern. Wow, that's crazy cool. Crazy, crazy cool. I can't wait to get back into Valheim with 1.0. I'm really looking forward to it, because guess what they're finally adding? Sarah knows. Sarah, what are they adding that you know I'm really going to want, and that a lot of people are really going to want with Valheim 1.0 that I wish they added like 10 years ago? Backpacks? I really hope so. They did tweet some sneak peeks of like the possibility of adding backpacks. But the roofs, yeah, Sarah's got it. The roofs. Freaking finally, it's like that's the one thing that Valheim that like I can't do in Enshrouded, right? And I'm like, a game like Valheim needs to have the 67-degree roofs or whatever they are. Like, it's just a no-brainer. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so nice to build those like steep roof fishing huts and like big snowy cabins in the deep north. I'm gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be awesome. No more makeshifting my steep roofs in Valheim. We could do like official barns and stuff. Like, oh man, yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. Captain Crumbs, welcome in. Been lurk surfing? Hey Chisel, heck yeah. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. How's the diagonal hum going? You know, so far it's coming along. We figured out our wall system here, which is good, I suppose, right? Let's see. We want 1, 2, 3. I think it was just 3, right? That was well, I'm gonna trust that that was the case. Pretty sure. And we're just gonna finish it all the way on the outsides of these. All right. They still don't have mossy roofs? This is true, Isaac. I'm literally like, I'm gonna be like the moss roof guy in Enshrouded at this point. I probably already am. Because it's like the one thing I can really do and do a lot of in this game. It's really fun. Thought it was Diagon Alley. Not sure if I spelled that right. Yeah, from Harry Potter. The new Harry Potter show is coming out in the thing, isn't it? You know, in the thing. Yeah, very descriptive. Later this year, I thought, in like the fall, wasn't it? Because I'm probably gonna watch it. The originals were so freaking good, so like I'm gonna have to, you know, tame my expectations. But apparently the actors are decent, and I've been laughing out loud at all those like AI renditions of the drip warts. Way too crazy. Could always do that. Yeah, but you needed to mod it. Exactly, Whoop, definitely. It's nice to have it be like in the game. Yeah, dyeable caps, and sails, or capes, yeah, and sails. Be so nice. Yeah, Harry Potter's out, yeah, for Christmas. An orange banner, but why not orange cape or orange sail? Yeah, there you go, there you go. Yeah, that'd be really cool. They're planning, I think, yeah, they're doing. Deep North is gonna be crazy for Valheim. Yeah, I'll do some videos going over it, you know, in a bit once we get a little closer. Because they have been doing lots of news and stuff for it. But currently I've just not really been keeping up on all of it. I mean, I've been keeping up, but like not, you know, I'm not gonna do an a video every single day. Like, hey, they're adding, what do I want to say? Hey, they told us they would add 1 inventory slot. This is big news, hugest update ever, right? Because it's like there's not a whole. So I'll combine the news. You know, we'll give you guys like an overview soon. Sadie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. You can make 1 color of something. Why can't you make the same color other fabric? Just made never made sense to you. Like, wait a minute. For Valheim? Are you talking for Valheim? Because we had like the orange banners in Valheim, right? Yeah, so in Valheim, like the orange capes already. Yeah, I don't know. Because you'd think we'd have a few more colors and options and stuff. I mean the banners. Gotcha. Yeah. Doing showcases, usually. Yeah, I do some of them for Valheim and Enshrouded and stuff. Lately I've been a bit busier and just kind of chilling a bit. It's a low time for the channel, so I haven't been scheduling a whole lot of events or showcases or things recently. But I do them, and they're a lot of fun. I'll get back to them eventually. Yeah, it was also mostly just a break from all the judging, because that was crazy, going through all the builds from the competition. That was awesome though, freaking loved it. But yeah, I kind of wanted a break from tons of showcases. Low time for gaming? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, there's like nothing. There's really nothing. I mean, Crimson Desert was a lot of fun, but it's kind of like an adventure game, so it doesn't really do well for like content, if that makes sense. It's one of those games where like people are gonna, there are certain games people will watch, and certain games they will play, right? Crimson Desert's like, it's fun, and I'm still gonna keep doing it and stuff. It's like, it's one of those games where I think a lot of people will be playing it, but it's like, it's not as like unique to watch it, so to speak. I think things like Enshrouded or Minecraft or other games where the creator has a certain, like, you know, value to the game and the way that they do something, you know, my builds or whatever, people come and chill for the building or stuff like that. But yeah, Crimson Desert's popping off. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for judging, for your vote, for us. The best video? Yeah, definitely. That was a fun one. And the judges ultimately, the devs ultimately chose the video, but they may or may not have asked some input from judges as well. I thought it was good though. You did a good job. Addicted to watching it? Yeah, for Crimson Desert. It is really fun, you know, and I think the thing there is like some people who don't necessarily have the equipment to play it might really, really enjoy watching that game. So yeah, it's a fun one. I am debating, you guys, if I want to make these, if I want to make the stairs and stuff be on the inside here, because I don't really want them sticking through much from the outer wall. I don't know what I want to do here, because I think if we reset these, yeah, we can kind of put them in between the things here. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and destroy these wall pieces since these things are done. That works. Don't think I'm gonna watch it. Such a fan of the original series. Don't think you'll like. Yeah, the original was enough for you. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. It's something where it's like the original is such a work of art, honestly. But it's like I'm such a big Harry Potter fan also that like I'll probably watch it, you know. A truly challenging build, it really is. Interesting. It's been fun. It's been fun figuring out. You know, with these, I suppose I can just use like the big cubes, because there's no blocks behind them that I gotta worry about breaking. I can just remove them with the big guns. There we go. Luderav, welcome in. How goes the 45-degree build? It goes. We're getting the walls filled in. They're kind of sort of coming along in the back here. A full Hogwarts if you ever want to visit, all 10 flame altars combined. I would absolutely love to. Yes, I would love to at some point. Maybe even next week, honestly, or sometime soon, because it is a slower time and stuff. I could get something like that, you know, scheduled in and things. But yeah. Very nice, good sir. Appreciate it. Glad you're liking it. Let's see, let's go oh, no, I want to get it, yeah, sideways. 90 and 45. And then this is the one that's got to go like, it's got to go in here. Oh, tilt is, okay, there we go. And then there we go. So that's what we need. And then we got to do that all the way up through these things. Wait, why did that, why is it all wonky now? Maybe I don't worry about filling the walls in. Maybe it just kind of stays, well, I don't know. Post some on Discord, let me know when you have some time. Awesome, yeah, I definitely will. I'll try to remember. Love that. Oh, if you ever did a Harry Potter build in Enshrouded, I would totally watch it. I want to build Hagrid's hut in Enshrouded. I have some really cool ideas for that, and I've wanted that. That might even be my next build video, honestly. It'd be a lot of fun. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Some Kreative. Catesy, it looks like. I don't know. Anyway, someone popped into the chat. Did you use platters to line your walls? Be interesting if someone came and placed food items on each one. I wonder who would do that, honestly. I don't really know. Welcome in. Yeah, I am wondering if I want these cutting boards. I might not want them. I might pick them up. We'll see. We'll see if they stay. Yeah, that might look better just with the things between them. I'll have some little gaps and stuff here and there, but I don't know. I think that'll do for now. They look good. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep falling off this cliff edge doing this back wall. I'm saving the best for last, right? So don't like the verticals. Oh, like just try to figure out a way to hide these openings you're saying, Mina? Or what can we do? Change your name in the bot? Should I? Should I say no, it's showing up as you, right? Better now you're making me go, no, it's not changed. It's not changed. But I should. And I could. Hey, why not? Giving me some inspiration, building broadened building skills. Heck yeah. Starshine, Mama Mimi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. The horizontal lines look nicer. Like, wait. The vertical posts are nice, but the rotated boards look messy. So, oh, yeah. So like, wait a minute. The vertical posts are nice, but rotated boards look messy. So this being nicer with like the little openings, like the trellis openings there, or this being, because this is the debate right now, is like take this thing and put it, yeah, 135 there, and put these like to fill in those gaps. So we'll see. Use teal green platters, circular ones, put together a box, make huge box lights. Oh my goodness, by lighting the boxes internally, your current build. Big teal light boxes, that's awesome. That sounds really cool. You do that until you sneak into your world? I don't know, Casey, maybe I'll invite you for another clutter party, we'll see. As they are now, looks nice. Yeah, okay, don't like the rotated. It ruins the horizontal lines. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was thinking too, is like, I get that there's tiny little gaps, and maybe we could figure them out later, but I don't like filling them with the cutting boards. It's like it just, something about it with the gaps looks a little cleaner, so. So what's the degree of rotation for those platters? Now that you guys told me, I actually can see how far I'm rotating things. Thanks to you guys. I never knew that really existed, to be honest. How did I get... Okay, those were flat, so I want this to just be, like, rotated. Just like a 0. Yep, 0. There we go. Well, is it better with the gap still there? Yeah, okay. So you guys agree then, too. I think it's good then. Pisonable, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Newer to Enshrouded, just wanted to say hi, appreciate the channel, been binge watching and learning, building all the inspiration. Heck yeah. I appreciate you stopping by, thanks for the comment. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Yeah, it's a ton of fun. It really is an awesome game. I'll rotate these at 45 actually, we'll do that. And then I'll put them, I think they were kind of, yeah, they were to the left, so I'll put them here. All right, yeah, this should work. In theory, let's try it anyway. So I'm going to have stairs in here somewhere. I don't know where, so I guess I'll just fill the rest of these out. I'm gonna need more fence posts as well from the... Just delete those, I can get them again. Same thing with the... Oh, I'll keep those for now, that's okay. Poisonable, perfect, alright. Yeah, if you know me, well, you know, because the power of editing, if you've been binging the videos, you know, I just cut it out, unless I forget to cut it out when I mispronounce horrible things, you know. Yeah, you when you join in the live streams, you know I love to read for sure. Like the gaps, makes it looks, yeah, like filter lighting, like don't even fill them in at all. I mean, you're the creative one, right, Casey? So I guess we do that. But yeah, welcome. Appreciate you joining. Caught a couple instances of that. No worries. First time catching the live though. All right, a true binger, a true fan then. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, this is gonna look good, I think, because it'll look good from the outside, and then the inside it'll, yeah, it'll look nice. Sure, sure. Yeah, Casey, for sure. Yeah, I like this. I like this though. That's good. So let me go get the, like, just some stacks of the vertical signposts and even more cutting boards. Let's go, let me go to some chests. Try to organize some inventory. Look at this, you guys. Like, the little, like, it's so freaking cozy. Can't do this in Valheim. Can't make your own waterfall. It's pretty cool. Batman to Superman, do you read? Oh boy. Yeah, I do not. I do and I don't. We don't need the plants. Where should I put the plants? I feel like I've got a chest in here for plants, but I got no clue where I ever put them. I mean, that chest might... Oh, here we go. Here's some plants. All right, that's good. That's a couple more stacks of cutting boards. I'm the creative one while you're building a diagonal building. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, and yeah, you probably still have some crazy ideas for it. It's like something that some other people are better with props than I am. I'm good with some of the blocks and some of the ideas, but I haven't messed around with tons of props and stuff, so this is kind of a challenge for me. Which it is a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do that. Alright, so let's craft another stack of the boards. Even like and then maybe at least a stack of the signposts. Pretty sure those are at the carpenter, right? Let's see. At the bottom somewhere. Where did he have them? Or what? Were they the workbench? I feel like they were the workbench. They're not this far down. Diagonal is like trying to force puzzle pieces don't go together. Melts your brain in this game. Yeah, it's pretty tricky, this is why it's been an interesting challenge to do. Don't try to bribe Chip with books. He gives you negative points for want to judge. Never said that for book. Well, yeah, that was. I remember those big libraries. I still have nightmares about them. I think it was at the workbench that we crafted all this sign stuff. Yeah, this looks promising. This is good. We'll get some of those. Props are hard, but they look good when they're done. Yeah, for sure. There's so many possibilities, so much you can do with them. Definitely. Alright, so do I have another... Oh, I do have some more slots, so maybe we do like another stack of those, and then a stack of the... Oh. I had a lot of slots. I guess I put... Yeah, that's cool. Perfect. We'll do that. Alright, we should be stacked for a bit to start working on the walls. So I'm thinking I'll get the walls done, then we'll try to block out some windows, and then I'll start working on the roof. A diagonal mossy roof. It's gonna be an interesting challenge. But I think I've got some plants. It looks so out of place. It's like I've never done this in Enshrouded, but it's kind of a cool idea if I can get it to work. Looks out of place, but also looks really good to be like, you know, a mix-up from the rest of the stuff. Alright, so let's try to get in the... There we go. It's rotated at 45. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. And then let's try to put some... Oh, that one already had one. Hopefully that's the right one to pick up. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And then... Yeah, I'll put one... Ooh, how do I... Hopefully that's right. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. And then I want to rotate them upside down, so let's do this. Yep. Oh, perfect. They even keep their rotation angle, and they don't like mirror on the other side. This is how they should be. See, after all of our troubleshooting in the last stream, this is the outcome. It's finally all fitting together and working, which is great. Slow your tavern kitchen design. Made a miniature version in an inn. That's the first time you use props. Don't unlock the blocks for the hood yet. Can't wait to get those. Oh, heck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I use like mini versions of that. The tavern kitchen is definitely one of my favorites. That was a fun one. And then I'll use small designs because I love those pieces so much. The way those conifer pieces go together. So I'll use them in all kinds of builds. You know, I've used them in the tiny ones as well. We've got them in the upstairs kitchen of this guy in a very small version. But yeah, I love using those little cabinets because you can back chests into them, do the little drawers on them with the handles, and then you get like the nice consistent countertop above them, and you can have like the upper cabinets and yeah, I don't know, they look good. They work. Maybe it's not the fanciest kitchen ever. I still gotta get better at my interiors, but turned out so good. Obsessed with it. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Just sent a few pics of current build, light boxes. Oh, in the screenshot section. Heck yeah, I'll have to take a look. When you're streaming, just letting you know. All right. Didn't have the chest. Have to squeeze that one in. Yeah, it works. It works pretty well, and then you can you know, fit some stuff in there. You want me to look at them on stream? Whoop, I can do that. Hey, Morsith, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I'm back and working on the diagonal house again. We got the back wall somewhat complete. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of the board and batten look of the vertical poles in there? That's looking kind of nice. It's got some neat texture, but and kind of looks good with the whole blockiness of some of the stuff and choices there. I think that works. Do need to revisit the kitchen for dinner. New kitchen design ideas. Starting to see a pattern in your designs, Katesy. Also, I've used well over 3K tables. This, oh my goodness, in this build. It's crazy. Thanks, Joe. Looking nice. That's good, that's good. Alright, so let's do it to the sidewall. I guess we'll have to pick up all these other ones. Oh, backpack's full with those ones. So much interest in just one wall. Can't wait to see it all when it's finished. Yeah, it should be cool. I mean, I do want to build it all out like I would any of my other houses. It's gonna be like a farmer's market / cottage, you know, like a little. I was thinking like big deck that we have on the front here, and it'll be, you know, like a wraparound and have maybe some like little market stalls in here with some like fruit and stuff. And then you come in here and be like a little entryway. This back section will be closed off, and we'll have stairs up to the second level, which will be like a large loft up there. And it looks so creative. People are asking where they can unlock the brick you use for the flooring. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I have to tell them it's hundreds of tables. Yeah. Different, not dinner. Gosh, Katesy, purposely trying to confuse me, are we? Definitely knows Chisel can read and putting the wrong words on purpose, you know. Don't look so good. Hopefully it'll be cool. I'm really excited and curious to do the roof on it. Yeah, because I want to see how that's gonna work with a diagonal build. and how I could match up the rest of my roofs and stuff with it. Let's see, let's do this here. Alright, so those will be sort of the stacks. You know, I don't need to use these roof ones. I could just go out by 3, but just so I know and I'm consistent, I'm gonna do these. So we'll continue the walls up. Because, yeah, to fill in on these, I could have these, like, diagonal walls on the insides, but we'll see what the best way to do it is. Right now, I'm just going to build it all out, and then we'll figure it out a little bit later. Is that right? Yeah, that looks good. And then I am going to have to get rid of those other windows and stuff. What could I do here? Maybe put some other windows away. What do I have in my inventory? The round cutting boards and stuff. I don't need those right now. Maybe someone has to keep you on your toes. Difficult job. It'll fulfill that role. Alright, fair enough. What I want in here, is that where I could put some cutting boards? This is all the windows. So yeah, let's put the cutting boards in here. Or those little round ones anyway, and then some of the wall dividers, because I don't need that many. Now I can fit some other stuff from the house into my inventory. Personally, really love props for transitional areas, just so it feels less cube-like. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, you've been using them like crazy, and you know how to use them. But this is fun to try to figure it out, because then, you know, if I could pull this off, like, imagine some big house where sections of it are diagonal, sections of it, like, we could, I mean, the creativity could just be crazy, right? Do some awesome stuff with this game. So I just wanted to see if it was possible to get it looking really good and have it be thinking a bit outside the box, quite literally. So we'll try to get the rest of these roof pieces going down, and we'll finish this this sidewall over here. I am thinking I want the centers here to be windows, so I'll keep that open. Oops. Wait, did I put a... oh, yeah. That is correct. I do want that there. Yeah, I am thinking that'll be like a window. I'll leave it open and then figure it out a little bit later. And is that just gonna be... let's see. That's a little bit challenging because of the fact that it's only 1 block wide. But I think we could figure it out. This is gonna be interesting on this side because we don't have the 2 block wide pillars, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Oops. And I do want a nice window on the side of this. We'll put a nice ones on each side here. Sure, like that one? Yeah. Something like that, about right there on both sides. And then something similar over here. Who won the competition? Oh, did you not see the announcement yet, Isaac? I don't remember all of the names. I know we have Timberbills, Whoop, and Twitch chat. Got the good the video one. We had I think Jebica, Philly Chick for the Shroud Sewers. Oh, you were MIA for like a week. Yeah. I can read the list to you here. Let's see. For the top 5. Let's see here. Let me go to my chat with the devs. And alright, go to the top ones. Yeah, so Philly Chick, Home Buddy, Insaint, Timber Builds, and Jebica were the judges' picks. And then the 5 random ones were Honey Bear, Bob Server, Sneaky Foxes, Euclid the Greek, and Grisha from their marble race thing. A video link if you like. Oh, feel free to like post it in Discord. I'll try to check it out there. But yeah, links don't work in the chats. Steampunk one win. Yeah, like the Shroud Sewers, if that's the one you're referring to, Isaac. I think you were there maybe for that one. Winning the next one for sure, Joe. Yours was freaking awesome. It was impossible to choose them. And it was also like, you know, that's not just me. There was all 3 of us. We had to pick the averages of all the judges, of course. But it wasn't too terribly hard to like all agree on at least like a solid top 10, and then like choosing like our top 5. That was pretty difficult. Just posted key announcement. Awesome. Meant for the announcement. Wait. Oh yeah, awesome for the winning. Yes, for sure. You could ping. I think Isaac's in the Discord. You can ping him if you want. Hey Tony, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. In the main chat, awesome. Perfect. That works. Should have made a bigger blimp. And there were some incredible builds. It was just crazy, honestly. Just crazy. I was mind blown the whole way through. Crazy. You confirmed that you weren't a winner, Catesy? Or were you? I don't know. Did you miss the announcement, Catesy? I don't know. No, everybody was a winner. Everybody was. So many creative builds. Can imagine having to choose a winner from all those. They're all so amazing. Oh yeah. It was really rough, you know. Some aspects of it were like, you know, aspects where it's like, oh, I wanted to choose some other winner, but then I also had to look at like objectively what the contest was about when it came to like, you know, like, oh, was it water focused? Was it, you know, like all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it was a really hard decision for myself and a lot of the judges to make. I say a lot of the judges, just us 3. That's a lot, right? Oops, that one's in the wrong spot. Now we getting into focus mode. Now we're cruising on this build. The blocks are the easy bit. It's so funny how like the time it's gonna take us to do this build could probably build like a full-on like fortress, like massive castle if you use like blueprints and just blocks. I always tend to do tiny builds, but I do them really complicated. Probably use a K as long as no one knows. Yeah, Isaac, all that gold, yeah, definitely something I'll remember from Casey for sure. Think you all chose great winners. Yeah, it was so hard to say though, man. There were some crazy builds. It really was incredibly hard to choose. But yeah, in the end, I'm pretty happy with the pick. I think the other judges have good taste as well, you know. I think they were good. All right, so how do we get this one to be? Let's see, Q. 4, 3. Yeah, 3. Okay. So let's go on here. Wait. Ah, so this one's gonna have to be like from the other side. I see. That's fine. It is, it's gonna work. Like, this is consistently going to give us really good walls. This is great. Okay. Perfect. Any idea when the outfits will be released? Likely with their next update. They never made me sign an NDA for anything, but I'm still not going to tell you out of respect for them. In case they didn't want me to say when that's coming out, or about when that's coming out, but soon-ish, because they did mention on the roadmap it's spring. They're coming out with their first iteration of the logic and stuff, so keep an eye out for some announcements and stuff at some point soon. And they'll likely be adding all of that, you know, as well as like the event honor hall for the winners and stuff like that with that next update. Wish there was a lost my dog button. Building, yeah, they go everywhere. It's the pathing of the animals in this game is a real challenge. I'll challenge for you a fortress build and no blocks allowed, but foundation. Like you're saying like I can only use these. Like Minecraft, but 4 times bigger. Cutting board wall looks really cool. Appreciate that. I think it's the way to go for this build. I think it's looking good. It'll work for what I want it to do in here, and then I can. Well, let me do the front half here, and then we'll move on to the other side. Okay, let's do this. I like to stop getting hit by falling fish. Yeah, for your underwater base. Yeah, having some glass be quite a nice update, right? All right, let's hit the Q. Let's go. Rotate to 90 and. All right. 1, 2, 3. There it is. And then, oh boy. That one's gonna have to be like on the inside there. Oh, that's okay. I can still go over the top. As long as that works. Yeah, and then I can still put the window in there because that's gonna still be the edge. Okay, that actually works well. Good. And then I can do this side. This is gonna be a little bit challenging. Maybe on these corners I have to bring out the roof to the edge, so maybe we do like something like that. Actually, that's not gonna look too bad. That way we can fill these in, but keep the texture of the build looking the same. I'm gonna try to do that. All right. And then we can, yeah, there we go. Then we can fill in from here. All right, let's go 90 on that one. And continue down like that. And then that side, yeah, that'll be all right. I'll just have like the wall come in a little further on the other side. Add glass, you're gonna lose your mind. That'll be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? They have everything they need to like do it, so, but you guys would be surprised at how tricky it is to render what they do. Like, I know I complain about render distance all the time. I still have to do a video about it and everything, but they, you know, like with my builds and blocks just disappearing, but it's incredibly hard to render voxel world of this level of detail. Because unlike Unreal Engine where they could use nanite and stuff, they can't really do that in this game because they're rendering a dynamic world where every piece has to be rendered. It's not just like an overlaying texture. Which is really complex, especially within a flame altar boundary where you can change stuff around. Yeah, it's a pretty tricky thing. Objects only, no building blocks for challenge. Yeah, glass would be awesome. Imagine see-through floors above lava, yeah. Or in a floating castle. Never asked Chip how to best care for animals in games? Why not, Catesy? I'm even gonna have instructions on a shirt, right? Whatever floats your goat. Those are good instructions, aren't they? All right, so I want this. This is supposed to be. All right, because yeah, this I gotta pick these up because I want to mirror it on the other side. Let's pick this up and that one. Okay, and then. Get this thing down here. How could I get up in here? There we go. Got it. Did that? Wait. I feel like that didn't quite do it. There we go. That way it's just the same on both sides, so I'm not gonna be, you know, my OCD will be okay, right? Not surprised at all. This game looks amazing. And all, yeah, sides are constantly rendering. Yeah, right? It's crazy, actually. So talking to the devs in the Enshrouded server, and one of them mentioned that they are working on a glass block, but it's taking a lot to implement it. Yeah, and I'd imagine, because like then people want multiple colors of glass blocks, and you know how it is. So it's gonna be a challenge for them, to say the least, to get it all, you know, working properly. Actually, I'm gonna keep those ones. I just want to destroy this side. Yeah, this side to put the board thing there, and then this one. There we go. And then that side stays. Actually, yeah, that one gets destroyed. That's right here. Okay, perfect. And then I can get this one and rotate it. Yeah, 135 is fine. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can get it. This is gonna be a little bit tricky though. Let's just reset the stack, and I can put a couple of them right here, and then one right here. Yeah, this works. And then I can rotate it around so that it's downward, 180, and then one there, and there, and there. Awesome, I think that's good. How does that look from the outside? Yeah, that's pretty good. We won't have them like right above the window areas, but it's definitely coming along. That's nice. Like to be able to name the animals? Yeah, they do have that on their roadmap, is to be able to name them as well as being able to name map markers, because you can't name those yet either. What are you afraid of that they won't do that you're really hoping for? Oh, that's a good question. Man, what am I really hoping for? I mean, I wouldn't say there's anything that like I'm afraid that they won't do that I'm hoping for. Uh-oh, is the connection bad? You guys still hear me? Internet on my end is still okay. Let's see here. Make sure. I think we good. Yeah, I think the thing that I'm really hoping for is somehow better like roof stuff back. Awesome. Okay, good. Better roof stuff, whether it's, you know, really steep ones, or having like better render distance within a flame altar. Just like a bit better performance if they can. You know, they do say on the roadmap that they're hoping to implement better performance. I would love that. It would really mean a lot to have better render distance and performance within altars, because this game really takes it out of the GPU. You know, it runs crazy hot and crazy when you're on max settings. So I had hoped, yeah, I really hope they will, and I did send it to the dev. I told him, I sent him a picture of Hightail's roofs. Where is it? If I can find him. Yeah, so I sent him a message. And I sent them the picture of Hightail's roof, because Hightail did such a good job being able to be a voxel game, but have the shallow roof, the 45-degree roof, and the 67-degree roof or whatever, similar to like what Valheim's going to be having for 1.0. I was like, so I sent it to the devs. I'm like, Hightail did it, and they put a heart on the picture. So maybe, but I wouldn't say anything I'd say a lot of the things that, I don't think anything I'm really disappointed for in this game, or like that I'd be upset if they didn't add. I think there's aspects that I think like, oh, they really could work some stuff out, but it's a really good game. Get a chance to talk to the devs about render distance. Yeah, it's a real issue. It's a real issue. It's a hard thing to implement in a voxel game with this level of detail. It's not as simple as like nanite or things. We might see slightly better, but not a whole lot. But we'll see. I'll also do a video about it and stuff, and like really try to get the bug in their ear, just out of like a challenge. If they don't, absolutely fine. So I hope you guys don't take like me complaining about render distance as like hating on the game. It's a genuine challenge for them. It's just like, oh, I want to try to get that out there as much as I can before 1.0 so that they can like work as best they can to get that performance as good as possible. Wish there were like daily gifts to build up to rewards with the villagers. Yeah, some more villager and like lively NPC type stuff. They do have that as a plan. And in the dev interview we did on the channel, Thorsten was talking a bit about that and how they wanted some, more liveliness with the animals. Why don't you do a specific video for the devs? One shows exactly what you'd love. I'm thinking of doing some, Mina, like some, or yeah, just like a video type, for, Enshrouded devs, watch this. Render distance in Crimson Desert will never be matched. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Didn't expect that to happen. So exciting. Yeah, they want it to be more lively. They want it to feel like you could do a little more with your NPCs and stuff. Joe Costa, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Dear devs, for Christmas I want. Yeah, pretty much, right? Seen many YouTubers do request specific feature videos. They actually work though. Yeah, they know a lot of the stuff I've wanted though, so it's okay. But I could do a couple videos and stuff here and there of, things I'd like to see in Enshrouded, or just talking about it a little before 1.0. Those will kind of be the next videos I'll plan for a little bit on the channel and stuff. Right now they just get stuck in a hole and kind of, yeah, it is really challenging trying to manage the animals in this game. It really is. And yet Casey has to pick on me so much for, forgetting to feed my goats. It's crazy. Just block out that, because that's going to be a window. I'm likely going to have them be like a bit taller, more, so I got to build like the sills out and stuff for them, so it'll probably be more like that, kind of. It's a good place for the community to pool their best ideas. Oh yeah, definitely. They eat so much, yeah. They really do, they really do. See, I'm not the only one who doesn't feel like feeding them all the time. And they don't really give you a buff for feeding them, the cats and the dogs still give you the health buff even if you don't feed them. So it's kind of like, I know, I should though, I should. Let's see here, let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yeah, there we go. Stack these up here. When do you think the spring update will be? I kind of know when it's going to be, but I'm not going to say it because they didn't explicitly tell me not to say it or make me sign anything, but I just don't want to interfere with any plans they have if they're planning anything, because they didn't say it publicly yet, so. But yeah, it'll be soon, like next month or two-ish, you'll hear some more about it. Would love if they made lights and mannequins in ground. Oh yeah, in Grounded 2. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be really cool. Let's see. Let's come. Oh, I am gonna need like another thing here to bring that all the way across. I shouldn't have deleted the block yet. That's okay. Let's put one more down there. And then jump up to here. Keep the scaffolding around that backside, and then we can just go up here. Yeah, final release is coming in autumn, the end of this year. So that'll be very exciting. But they're doing another update between now and then to start bringing in some of their logic stuff and whatnot. But yeah, they reach out for a lot of their updates, asking to sponsor, you know, so I get some early news about some things, which is very nice. But it's like until I sign NDAs or other stuff, I won't talk too much about it. But it's funny because it's, you know, I think I had one in the history of Enshrouded, I've had one sponsored stream by them. It was a long time ago, back when I had like 10,000 subscribers maybe, where I did a sponsored stream for them. But ever since then, it's they actually don't have the, like, every time they ask me for every single update, but it never ends up working out, and I end up taking it on from other people anyway, like G-Portal or other people. I think it's either because they don't want to spend the money, or they want YouTubers who don't do Enshrouded so that they can try to grow their audience, and they're like, this guy will do it anyway. So they don't have their teams sponsoring me anymore. But it's so funny, like, they'll reach out every time, and I'm like, I'll reply with like the same rate every time, I'm like, here it is, but they never get back to me, even if I follow up and stuff. I'm like, pretty much expected at this point. Click the like button, heck yeah, Borg. You tell them. Appreciate you. But yeah, it'll be really exciting. 1.0, I can't wait for 1.0 in this game, and Valheim. Like, we'll have some big days for the channel later this year. Learn from other streamers that signing NDAs is not a good idea. Why, Isaac? What have you learned about it? Tell us the stories. I mean, yeah, a story. You know, if you sign them and then you don't, you know, you don't respect them, yeah, that's a big deal. That's not good. So if that's what you're referring to with other streamers who have signed things and then, you know, not respected the agreement, yeah, that's not good. I'm all okay with signing NDAs, you know, doing things like that. Some sponsor stuff can be tricky, though. I will say, eventually I would love to be just sponsor free, you know? I would love to just fully rely on my own thing, you know, my other business along with this channel, and not have to, you know, even have the interest in taking them on, you know, unless they're crazy related to the exact brand or thing I'm doing. You know, there's some things that I'll partner with long term, like G-Portal is a partner of the channel, which is awesome because I host all my servers through them. And so when they reached out like, hey, you know, you want to explore a partnership, I'm like, I host through them anyway, and it's awesome. And so I agreed to it. It's like, perfect, you know, and they have been so nice the whole way through, so good with communication. Like, it's been awesome working with them. They're such a, like, I feel really, really great about promoting them because they have been just really honest and, like, wholesome people, at least in my experience. I mean, some people might not like G-Portal, you know, have your favorite server hosters or whatever. But they've always been really great for me, you know, even before I was sponsored by them. So it's been nice to have some videos where they'll actually sponsor me in addition to being partnered with me to, you know, give me a affiliate link so that I can give you guys 10% off on anything. And then I'll also get like a 5 or 10% commission from that. And then they, you know, will reach out in addition, sponsoring some videos as well. They'll give me like a little monthly server credit toward hosting some of my servers. They're super awesome about stuff. Archon Knight, so wholesome. I appreciate you. Really wish I had the discipline to stream. Very self-conscious about your voice, Isaac. Oh, I wouldn't be. You got an awesome voice. At least I think so when we've played together, because I know what it sounds like now. Or is that how I'm gonna be able to troll you when you start streaming? Is you're saying you're exposing your biggest weaknesses and fears? No, it's classic though. For streaming, it's you know, getting used to it is always not the easiest thing. I remember my first streams and my first videos. I was not very comfortable either about a lot of things. I didn't have a face cam at first. I didn't, you know, none of that. Alright, so there's that wall. And this is gonna be good. Okay. So we've got this back wall, which I'm just not sure what to do with yet. But I still have to figure that out. This front section where I want to use the signs if I can for like some, you know, cutting boards or something there. If I could try to figure out, you know, a way to do the windowsills. So I'm not fully sure yet, but I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. And then I want to put some windows. Yeah, let's go ahead and fill in the sides here and bring these out and around. This would be good. Alright. Get that out and come across with those. Probably into there. Yeah, for now. Okay. But I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this 45 degrees walls method is turning out. Allowing us to be fine enough to go around the windows. Really wish you could afford a server. Maybe someday your channel does anything. Yeah, Sarah, I'm sure that'll be awesome. And the nice part is, you know, they're not too crazy. But like for Valheim or something, what would you host it for? Because I know you've been getting into Enshrouded and other stuff lately. So, but yeah, before I was sponsored, and even still now sometimes. I will just sign up for the whole year up front, and I'll sign up on Black Friday, because Gportal will do like 25 to 50% off sales for Black Friday, and that applies to like the whole year if you sign up at once. So I do that, and then you can even click the link that I have to save another 10% because it stacks on that. So you get like the whole year up front for like less than like $300 or something, and it's pretty worth it in that case. For like, that's like, you know, $300 for like, you know, if you were just hosting for like 2 or 3 people, it'd be way less than half that even. But if you want like a big server, it's nice. The Ballsy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope y'all are well. Build is looking good. Whole angled thing gives a completely different vibe, right? It is definitely an interesting challenge and interesting thing to do. But yeah, it's coming along. Finally figuring out how to get the walls the way I wanted and stuff. Make less than 1,000 a month. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You don't want to do anything that's not affordable there. That's like, yeah, that's about what I'm able to make from the that's like total or from the channel, because I'm like, that's about what I make from my channel, you know, with everything combined. It's not much, but it's something. It's very nice, and I'm hoping to get my other business going, and then between the two start doing YouTube a bit more fully. That's the total income. Yeah, and it also depends on where you're at, because sometimes no money from the channel. Yeah, gotcha. 500 subscribers you can start, I think, right? They changed the requirements. I don't know. Back when I did it, was like, it was 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within 12 months. I think now it's like 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, is it? That you can at least start some monetization stuff, like memberships or things. I don't remember the full details, but I think they've decreased it a little bit. Affiliate on Twitch? Heck yeah, Sarah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Was that recent, or have you been an affiliate for a bit? I was surprised how affordable it was. Yeah, for a 6-person server. Yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah, when you're trying to save funds and stuff, absolutely, it's servers are kind of a second thought sometimes, right? Couple months? Oh heck yeah, that's awesome. Well, congrats. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. But yeah, I do have a, you know, if any of you are interested in server stuff, you know, I do have a free Hightail server that will be resetting soon, for anyone who likes Hightail. So I'm planning on keeping that free for as long as possible. We can accept hundreds of players if anybody is interested. So I'll put announcements out when we reset that as well, because all the updates have been coming out of the Hightail server. Yeah, I mean, it's something I want to get back into a little more with Hightail. It's fun. Just kind of been waiting for a little of the content and stuff, but just scared everything will break. Yeah, it has been breaking a bit with the updates. Like the server's having issues and stuff now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download the world that's currently on it, give you guys all the world file from that world, and give you a certain period of time, you know, where you can download that world file, and then choose to like blueprint your builds or stuff, and then send me like the blueprint files of people who have really big builds and they don't want to start over. And then we could try to put those blueprint files in the new world if we do a reset. But that's also part of servers and stuff. You know, I'll give you guys the world files regardless, but as part of servers and games in general, if it's early access, resets are kind of inevitable here and there. You know, part of the fun is the creativity in the building and, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, at least for me, I'd build things and I'll go rip them down and build something else, you know? I have to do that for Enshrouded. Destroy all my old builds because I have a limit of flame altars. So yeah, it's just part of the process, I guess. But yeah, I'll get you guys the world file for that soon and try to refresh it. Yeah, definitely want a copy of the world. Yeah, and I'll try to like blueprint that tree and stuff too, and try to build out a cool spawn in the new world. Maybe even put a tree house in the tree. And I'm thinking like spawn will be my base as the developer, right? I'll build out some cool spawn over the years with bits and pieces. Or optionally, if you can help me make the blueprint. Yeah, definitely. It's stupid easy in Hightail with the creative tools. It's awesome. You literally just like drag it and like copy it, and it shows right up in your blueprint file. And you just drag it on over. It's awesome what they've done. It's a nice system. It'd be super cool in Enshrouded, for example, to include that. Did I sleep through the... I didn't actually sleep, did I? I was like, I went to my bed. I didn't actually sleep. That's okay. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Let's continue these up, and then we'll do all the poles on the inside of the houses. Watch someone do it, but rather have your help with that. Yeah, I'd be happy to. Be happy to when I can. Alright, let's get this one rotated. There we go. Alright, that should work. And then same thing on the other side, but I'm out of cutting boards again. We're gonna have to go get some more. All right, so let's go 2, 3. Wait, other way maybe? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Nah. What is going on here? I gotta like reset the rotation here. Send you a stream friend code. Set it up. Oh, the Steam friend code. Yeah. Love you to come and see what you've been learning on Enshrouded. I would love to. Sarah. That would be fun. For sure. I'll start doing some more build showcase videos soon. I'll have some people on. Speaking of blueprints, found actual film set plans for Hagrid's hut. Oh, really? Look up the book Harry Potter, the blueprints. Oh, yeah, that book is amazing. I saw some like PDF pages and stuff from it. I was looking for like Hogwarts inspiration. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. I still would love to do a Hogwarts build. I think that would be really cool. Alright, let's get this at 90. I don't know if we can, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There it is, that's what we want. Alright, so we got one of the things there. So we're almost done with like some of these exterior walls. I think this will work. Is it the smoothest or the nicest? Yeah, maybe not, but it's got character and that's fine. It's a build, right? On this book now, it's so freaking cool. I might have to buy it as well because they had the whole thing like for sale, didn't they? To be able to get all the blueprint stuff. That'd be really cool. Do I have enough wood actually just to make a bunch of cutting boards here? Let's see. So if I have some, I may as well just stock up on a bunch of them over here. Yeah, I do. At least I have a few planks, so I'll make a couple. Oh, it was only enough to make 6. Alright, we're going to the resource world. We going and stocking up a few. Cutting boards are brilliant. Appreciate that. Yeah, we had a whole first stream of just a bunch of like troubleshooting, figuring out all kinds of different ways where we could do these walls. Because they're really hard to get right on diagonals. Like some of the props snap backwards, or they have like 2 different sides to them, and all kinds of difficulties. So the cutting boards were the way that I found most consistently looked good. They match the conifer wood, and then they also allow me to build around all the little windows and stuff. It's on Amazon. That's awesome. I might have to pick it up. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I am planning, like, for 1.0 in Enshrouded, I would love to do a couple community servers even, like one for Harry Potter themed and one that's Lord of the Rings themed, and then have everyone from the community just go on and build a bunch of things like themed to the movies, and that way it's like everybody knows what they're working on because of the flame altar limit, and it could actually work really well for a game like Enshrouded. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate this there, flip it up, and alright, 1, 2, 3, there it is. Imagine someone did this in real life. We'd call them crazy. Some hippie putting cutting boards on the entire wall of their house. This should be a bakery is what it should be. That would be funny, yeah. The things we do in games, you know? It's the whole point of it, right? Because you can't do it in real life. Might be able to use the space in behind the angled walls to snap something else there, add depth to the wall. Yes, I probably could be able to, you know, fill in some stuff and pretty up the interior a bit, for sure. Alright, do I have the cut? Okay, yeah, those are done, so now I can destroy all of these side walls. Those are there. Awesome, Sarah. Yeah, if I don't get around to it in the next like week or two, because I do want to do some in the next week or two, I think that'd be fun. Just remind me. And, I would love to. I'd love to come in and see. Just hollering can help find a set of plans for either movie. Deal with the movie sets for a living. Oh my gosh, you do? That's freaking awesome. Wow, I did not know. That's great. Well, there you go. No wonder you like, you know, survival building games then. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Get exclusive movie set blueprints. Doesn't get better than that. trying to master the courage to expand backyard shed. I'd also have to redo the roof. And the subfloor in real life, Isaac? Or in The Last Farmer? Which one? Oh, I'm kidding. Yeah, that the subfloors are messy. We had to redo one on the shed. And I had to redo it after I initially just slapped another sheet of plywood over it for like another few years because I didn't feel like tearing up the old one. You tried the Tiny Glade game? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I often like building for like a purpose in games though sometimes. Tiny Glade's awesome. But yeah, it's a very relaxing thing. Like it's not something I really do, would do it like on the channel much. But it's a very, very cool game and really cool building system. Yeah. Alright, you guys, well we have our cutting board walls done. Look at that. It actually is looking pretty sweet. It looks good from the outside. Now I just need to get the windows and stuff figured out. Get some like windowsills and all that. So that's gonna be the next bit. I think for those I might, well, let's see. I don't know if I'll use the signs or something else. I'm gonna go to the carpenter and see what he's got. The more you think about all I have to do, the more you think it'd be better to just tear it down and start from scratch. Yeah, but like shed kits and stuff are so expensive these days. So like when I first moved into this house, I built a 10 by 12 shed for my workshop. And it was like, what was it? Like $1,700 or something for the whole shed kit from Home Depot, where we just bought the shed kit, the workers put it together. And it was easy. And then I built a shed that was a chicken coop for my dad a couple years ago. It was an 8 by 10 shed instead of the 10 by 12. Again, a kit. But the kit was $12,000 from Home Depot. It's like in the span of like 16 years, it goes from $1,700 for 10 by 12 to $12,000 for an 8 by 10. And I'm like, that's a ripoff at this point. So yeah, don't buy a shed kit. Build from scratch. Build the shed from scratch, and then, or just like get one of those like shipping containers even at that rate. And but it's pretty freaking expensive now. Like they used to be worth it, and now it's like, no, can't get a kit. And they're like, the kits are designed to like maximize the material as well. So like honestly, you could look up a YouTube video, because plywood sheets are cut to like 4x8 anyway. Just look up a YouTube video, and like with like 5 table saw cuts, you've already got yourself a kit just out of standard lumber if you design it right. Yeah, buying the raw materials is a lot cheaper. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kits are a ripoff now. Pretty much. But materials have gotten expensive too. We got in here. No slot available in the backpack. What shall we do? Now I have plenty of cutting boards. Let's delete those windows. Alright, I was thinking these guys for possible windowsill stuff. But how's the roof? It was not very good on the shed kits. I'll say that. The roofs were not very good. Not very solid. And they didn't even come with shingles. They made you buy your own shingles. And those are expensive. So yeah, the shed kits are a ripoff. Like 20 pine trees in the backyard, a sloping ground. So over my head. Oh, you've got a lot of yeah, like the difficulty of what it would be, for building it. You could use resources from your property maybe. Let's see. Let's get this, and I want to rotate this all the way down to be 90, and then I guess we could do this for the windowsills. Yeah, this works. I'm gonna do it around this way, maybe? Actually, that could work. Okay. At least for these ones, so let's go ahead and rotate this here at the 135. Yeah, there we go. Similar over here. 45. And then this side as well. Yeah, this will work nicely for the windowsills, I think. And then same over here. I should have done this one when I did the other thing. I keep rotating them unnecessarily too much. All right. Spin this one around and there we go. And then we can destroy the blocks underneath it. Like that. And now we've got these nice little windowsills on the inside. And then we can try to figure out how the windows could fill them out. I don't know what I'll do with this one. I should probably just fill it in, but we shall see. Octor Libri, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All right, yeah, I think this will work. And now we just need these windows. All right, so we need to like fine rotate them to be like 45, and then these ones are free placed. Bane of my existence. This is so terrible. Wait, if we line them up with the inside of the window, there we go. We could like use the inside of the windowsill as like a reference. Put them like this maybe. Yeah, I like that. And then same thing like over here. Oh goodness, this is making me sweaty right now. Free placing. Oh man, I don't know about this. Yeah, I've been doing well. Thanks for asking. This is the 45-degree house, yes. It is indeed. And it's coming along pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, deep breaths, right? We're free placing right now, so this is a big deal. This is a really big deal. They're not all the same. Just Jackie, welcome in. Love the builds. It truly inspired you in a few creations. Heck yeah. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you found some of the content inspiring. Look at that. We actually did it though. Heck yeah. Oh my god, and they look okay from the inside too. Look at that. And I can even wipe out these top things and they actually go right up to the... Oh my god, that actually works. Yes, okay. I still kind of like these like poles on the sides, like that's nice, that's okay. And oh my god, yeah, this is working fine. So focused on free placing, we almost even forgot to do this window. Alright, let's get that one rotated at 45 and then put this one in. Like the sides? Yeah, they're coming along. They nice. Just Jackie, thanks for the membership. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I don't recognize you from a bunch of chats, so that means a lot. Appreciate the support. All right, yeah, here we go. This is good. So there's our walls of the 45-degree house. We've got actual windows in them. I think this is, and yeah, think, yeah, the cutting boards stick out a little. If we really wanted to get fancy, I could even do, like, some little shutters and stuff. But I don't, you know, this is pretty good. It's a good start anyway, and they actually kind of worked. So now let's take a look at what we got so far from, like, a little bit farther. There's our 45-degree house in a game that's based on 90-degree builds, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. And it's looking good. I think with the mossy roof too, it's gonna smooth it out and really tie it in. I'm really curious to see how that's gonna work. So there's our current walls and stuff that we got. This back wall, honestly, yeah, I was considering the window stuff. I need to fill it in, so that we can. Oops, I do have to do these ones. But yeah, I'm gonna fill it in so that we can go ahead and put the stairs and stuff back here, because I kind of want to. For the roof especially, which we'll probably start working on next time. I'm gonna need to get up to the top level, so I'm going to fill this back wall in because the stairs are gonna be going along it, and there's not much of a view from this section anyway. So I suppose from that regard, the build was planned out okay. Let's get some cutting boards and rotate them up. All right. 2, 3, there we go. I'm surprised props render in from as far as they do, to be honest. Because you'd think like props would be the last thing to render in this game, but they actually render in from really far away, surprisingly, in comparison to the blocks and the terrain. So it's like, it's actually not, you know, there's no negative to building a house out of props, you know, from that regard. Love using the shelf for the window frames. Oh yeah, we could totally kind of rotate it around and do some really nice window frames with it. But yeah, having these little, like, having the little staff, what was it? The staff wall mounts is what I use for those. Rotated and then acting as the little, like, window sills there. I think that works out well, because then it kind of gives them a place to rest and sits them right on top of the brick foundation there, which was the coffin lids, to sort of add just a little texture to the build. Alright, let's see, let's reset those and fill in here, and then rotate them around. And let's finish off this wall. Alright, so there's our walls. There's the inside of our little farmer's market area. That actually does look kind of interesting with the light coming through the middles. I was really debating on that. I was like, am I gonna fill that in, or how's that gonna work? That actually really works, not too bad. So now for the stairs, this is going to be interesting. I'm wondering what I use for the stairs. Want some kind of like smooth block. We could use the well blocks even, but well, I don't know. Oh no, for the stairs we gotta use props. We gotta use tables, I think. We could get away with some, or like little shelves coming out of the walls, or signs. Figure something out. Yeah, I love the little holes there. I'll have to see how those staff. Oh yeah, for yourself, great idea with those chopping boards. Looks good. Appreciate it. Yeah, those staff wall mounts used to be what I used for a lot of stuff. You know, when we, you know, the only like more angled stuff I would use before I did this build, I did those like window bump outs on the tavern. And so those I end up using a lot of those staff wall mounts to fill in some of the angled pieces. It's like a trek getting from one side of the forest village to the other now. We've done a lot of things to it here. But yeah, I did like a little window bump outs and stuff where I use the shelves and the staff wall mounts to kind of make the little 45-degree edges on them and stuff. With some of those, which ended up working out pretty well. Yeah, I say this is good. All right, what do you guys think? Do we want roof, or do I try to do? Maybe I try to do the roof. I'm like really curious to see how this is gonna look with a roof. You guys know me and mossy roofs, you know. So I guess it's that time. It's that time, right, to start planning a roof for this build. Oh yeah, and I should bring down these. Yeah, this corner pillar. Realize that wasn't down to the ground just yet. Let's go ahead and turn on snapping and pull that down to the ground. All right, that's good. If you can manage a roof with this angle, truly the roof master. All right, up to the challenge, Mina. Let's give it a try. So, first things first, we need to create our rim on the... Oh, wait, this might be difficult without, like, filling in these top walls. Or maybe these just become, like, a windows. I don't know what to do on these yet. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Might actually use the roof techniques. Oh, that's true, Joe. We could do, like, the pallets and props and stuff. I was gonna attempt to do like a block roof with the moss and stuff. Very beautiful build. Just have every path is so finely detailed. Great job. Looking forward to seeing the roof here. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's been a fun build to do, this whole forest village. And this is one of the last builds in it. It's been a collage of a bunch of random projects, you know. I had no plan going into it. It was all just purely build a bunch of stuff that I thought looked good in certain places, and just try a bunch of different things that I've never tried before, such as a diagonal house. So yeah, it's all kinds of things that I'll take in all the stuff I've done here. I will take in my catalog of learning and then go create some really cool big endgame project. Where will he go next? The desert? I don't know, Joe. I should do some more builds in the desert. But I'm thinking 1.0. I really, yeah, been converted to mossy roofs for the elven treehouse build. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's what I want to do for more like endgame stuff. This home altar up here is where I was thinking, Joe. So once 1.0 comes out, I am kind of waiting for 1.0 in case they do any other big world changes or anything like that. I'm just kind of waiting for 1.0 before I immerse myself in another multi-year project, right? These spots up here, though, it's just asking to be built on. Like, just a big blank canvas to do some huge, like, awesome elven tree base. With, you know, bridges between the houses, little, like, hobbit holes as you walk down, like, the Shire on these little, like, cliff sides with waterfalls coming off, and like big custom built trees so I don't have to deal with the crappy model ones from Blackmire. So I was thinking these ones here, these hilltops, would be such cool spots for bases. You know, maybe this one right here, honestly, because it's just got some really nice views and it feels a little more like nested while still being super high. So I'm not sure. We'll have to decide which one is better, but I'm thinking these are pretty cool spots to do some really cool endgame base that's like out in the open. It's not close to anything, and it's got the nice views. We get sunsets and sunrises, because sometimes being down in the forest village, it's nice, but it's a bit claustrophobic. You know, it's a bit dark down there. Said you would do a desert temple. Yeah, I should at some point. Would be a cool build to do. Yeah, it's a nice spot down here, but yeah, I kind of like those hilltops. for like a large forest village where we really keep building in the tree and stuff. Making that right now, it's so fun. Oh, awesome. Heck yeah. Treehouse would be massive. Have a small build there. There's so many possibilities. Oh yeah, definitely. And I want to build like a full tree from scratch. You've seen the hightail video that I did of modeling the whole tree. I want to do that, but in Enshrouded. It's gonna take a long time, but I want to have it where, you know, you can walk up the tree with a little pathway, have rooms in the tree houses on all the branches that link to each other with little rope bridges, like, you know, have some crazy fantasy build that we just pour into for like the rest of the time, and Enshrouded of just tons of fun. I have an idea of using a mountain like this to build a sunken tower. Wait, that way render distance doesn't matter since you won't see it until you get there. It's not a bad idea, Joe. Just like huge but underground to where, yeah, there's some big, you know what you could do on one of those like hilltops is like, you know, the movie or the show Silo. Do some big underground bunker style build with like the center column where the light comes in through the top. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, the view from up there is awesome. Like the sun peeking through the trees. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, Silo's an awesome show. I can't wait for the next season. Building a tree actually, and the textures blend so well. Oh, nice. That's sweet. Yeah, anyone who's doing that, like, feel free, share some screenshots and stuff in my Discord. I'd love to see what y'all are up to. Sounds really cool. Cause yeah, I definitely wanna do a lot of building and stuff for when 1.0 comes out. All right, we have started this insane roof project of making a 45-degree roof. So we're basically gonna bring it out, give ourselves a little roof ledge like I do for all my builds. We're gonna design it the same as I do for all my builds. It's at the 45 degrees, and so it's just gonna break my brain is all, but everything else will be the same. What I wish we could do in Enshrouded, kind of like Minecraft and Hytale and stuff, is like I wish we could, like, you know, press like a key to not fall off the edge of things. I feel like that would be really nice. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Let's do that. That's probably good, and then I'll do something similar to this backside, and I will create myself some scaffolding here. Alright, let's get a bunch of side scaffolding so I can get out there. Yeah, it'd be cool. You could visit tree anytime. Heck yeah, Joe. Yeah, and now that we can plant the branches and plant sideways, because we didn't used to be able to do that a long time ago when I was first building trees and stuff. So I'm like, hey, I could get some nicer branches on them. I really hope, really hope they add some of the Blackmire leaf seedlings. I really need those. I would love them, where you could plant them on the wood to make your own trees. Or be able to float while building. I would love creative, yeah. Creative mode and Enshrouded where you could fly around or with a build camera and stuff. Oh my goodness. That would be amazing. And they did have that on the roadmap, but then I asked the devs again and they said that it might not be a priority for them anymore. So we'll see. There's some mods out there that kind of sort of work, but it'd be awesome if we had a creative mode. Join the Discord for sure. Actually new to Enshrouded, under 100 hours, but of 10k in Minecraft. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Minecraft was my big first game before I got into like really nice graphic games like this and stuff. But yeah, just exclamation Discord in the chat if you want to pull up a link for it. But yeah, I'd love to have you over there. OSHA would love to visit this construction site. Scaffolding. It's fantasy scaffolding. What should the word for this be? I call it scaffolding, and I realized in some of my beginner videos I get comments from beginners who are like, you know, there's actual scaffolding in the game, right? I'm like, hey, this is so much easier though. Like, see, I can just like, I can run through the sky, you know, and it's nice. We don't have any constraints. That's my scaffolding. And it works. It's good. Alright, let's get the next row here. I'm going to do it along this section. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be such a trippy build, but it's gonna, I feel like we can get it to work. I don't know. Where's the high-vis vest? Maybe platform? Yeah. We're shocked when you saw people using scaffolding to build. It never even crossed mind. I mean, yeah, because you can also use it for like the docks and like all kinds of cool stuff. Like I don't think they should take it out of the game. I think it's really cool. But I don't use it as it's intended to be used. I use the blocks for my scaffolding. Alright, so now we gotta go ahead and turn all the settings off. So the game's gonna look bad, but it's gonna make things buildable. So we're gonna go to voxel detail models, push those off, and we're going to go to the bloom. Where's the bloom slider? Bloom strength, -1. And now we don't have the shiny reflective block thing, so it's not gonna be in our face all the time, and building these roofs when you're placing block by block is so much nicer and easier on the eyes, and you don't got any textures in your way. Those are my favorite tricks in Enshrouded. Can't wait to see how this roof turns out. Alright, that'll be my hook, you know, get some people to the streams again. We'll get this roof done. I'll be invite you to come see the bases Tag Shrouded server when we're finished with it, maybe a week-ish. Oh, that would be super fun. That would be perfect. Yeah, we could do a build showcase stream. Get some people together. Yeah, just message me in Discord or ping me or something in the server. Anyone who's interested. And yeah, it's like Sarah and some people for Hogwarts. I would love to do that. Yeah, that'd be fun. Alright, so let's get on this side here. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Let's get this scaffolding on the side. Scaffolding equals goats, whatever floats your goats. I am going to make a flying goat mod for Enshrouded at some point. We have to at this point, don't we? It would only be fitting. This is going to be interesting because another thing about the roof, when it's 45 degrees like this, it actually doesn't create textures. So this roof without moss might actually look really, really cool. I'm going to put moss on it, but I'm really curious to see just how this texture works without the moss as well. Because that's, yeah, it could be really, really interesting. Need a flying goats emote? Yeah, Joe, I gotta get one at some point. You mean we'll have hover goats? Oh yeah, Mina, to answer your earlier question, one thing I would be so upset about if the devs didn't add it in the game, hover goats. If they didn't add in floating goats by the time 1.0 comes out, I don't know if I'll play the game anymore. Enshrouded's gonna be... Enshrouded is the GOAT. The greatest of all time. So far, you know. Until some other game comes out, does some more innovative stuff, and has a really good building system that takes a lot of my hours away, then Enshrouded will be my number one. Alright, let's do... yeah, that works. I think I put that in the other side, did I? I did, okay. Yeah, that's good, I think. Okay. Why does that have thing on the front. Not sure exactly. I think that's not meant to be there. And that's meant to come out more, was it? What did I do here? Did it come out like that? No, I didn't. That's not what I did. Is it? No, that's not what I did. I don't want this one. There we go. That's a little more consistent, I suppose. Can I do that on the other side too? Not really sure. I guess, yeah, not that one maybe. And not that one. Okay. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. That's good. Flying goats will be inflatable arm floaties. That would be really funny. Dr. Liberty, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate you. Just popped into YouTube chat to say hi to my YouTube friends. Heck yeah, Alpha. So they can't drown? Exactly, John. Exactly. That would be really funny. So we went over by 2. We're gonna want to go over by 3 and up by 1. So this next one goes up by 1. So, okay, this is what's gonna be really tricky. Just join the Discord? Heck yeah, appreciate you. To go back to Twitch though, because YouTube's been getting continuous buffering over and over again. Oh no, Alpha. Sorry to hear that. I don't know why it does that for some people and not others. What are we doing here? What can I do is the question for this next roof portion. I'm glad I built this little platform to sort of stand on, but this is gonna be mind-breaking, isn't it? Like we gotta have like a full stream just dedicated to trying to get this roof, the wooden portion. But like, look at how cool that looks. It's like actual like shingles, like big wooden cedar shingles. Like this roof could actually be really cool when it's done. I have goats sitting in a floating tube. Yeah. Do you guys, any of you see them? Well, I know Mina might have seen it from last time. We got the goat with the balloon strapped around it. That's gonna be the one of the merch things anyway. Just because it's really clear right off the bat that it's a floating goat. We'll have to do that. Alright, so we want to get up, and then we want to go... Oh my goodness, this is gonna break my mind. Okay, let's go over, out, over, out, over, out. Okay. I'm not gonna be. I'm like this roof. I apologize. I'm not gonna be able to walk you guys through it step by step. Really, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try to figure it out as I go. And I'm just gonna do both sides at once so that eventually we get some roof that's the same on both sides that meets at the top, hopefully, and looks half decent. All right, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so don't trust it too crazy. Is that at 45? What's going on now? No, I went in the other thing. What's happened? Okay. I need a way to get like on the roof now. Let's get like a thing there. There we go. Oh, so trippy having these like at the angle now. Some water animals would be great. Oh yeah, that would be cool. It'd be really cool to have some more, for sure. So that's at 45 degrees. I don't want it at 45 degrees yet. I wanted it one more in so that we can start having like it, you know, go really steep. What's going on here? Wait. No, this is wait, what? 45 would be like putting them on here, right? This is tripping me up. It's a cool looking pattern, yeah. I don't know how this is gonna be. So I think this is the equivalent of like a 22.5-degree roof. And I'm thinking it's 45, but it's not quite. All right, you guys, steep roof or shallow roof? I could redo this, or we could keep it and we could just do a really pointy roof for this cottage. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. Though you'd end up building giant water slide type thing for them to go down. That'd be funny. That'd be great. You go up so many, then go steep halfway. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do it like I do the rest of my build. See, like that? I'm gonna try to mimic that, like shallow and then up really steep. But you guys think this is shallow enough for the sides, or should I go shallower for the sides? Like, if I go shallow and then up really steep, we'll have like a really steep roof up there. So do you think I should go a little shallower for the sides? And maybe not quite so, like one more row in before I do this thing? Or do you think this is okay? To start with this and then just go really pointy for the top? Sounded like another channel you watch called Nerdforge. She's awesome. Yeah, always saying, I don't know what I'm doing. The process makes it something amazing. Yeah, she's awesome. I love that channel. Shallow with a window to look at. Oh yeah, a little window. I definitely want to do that. So keep it or go in another row before I go up. Because what it would look like to go in another row would be like test the side and see what looks better. I think we're gonna have to do that. Okay, let's do that. So in another row would be basically coming in like this before we go up, and then going. Wait, why would it be? Yeah, this is right. So we wanna fill in here all the way across. So, and maybe we do this initially just for the very outside, and then we start going up to be really steep. We'll see what looks good here. And then this would come up like that. And then that would come around and across. Yeah, there we go. All right. And then this would be the slightly shallower version, and we'll scoop up. I think I'm gonna go with this. We'll see. Can't imagine the angle, but in order, or but in another row, then go high. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm thinking, like, jut in like I'm doing with this one, to try to make that outer edge a bit shallower. Yes to Jackie's idea. Yeah, steep in the middle. Personally test on each side. Always take the extra time. Yeah, and then spend more. Yeah, cutting it apart for sure to see what looks best. Exactly. Sometimes I always feel like on streams it's like I'm not very entertaining when we're troubleshooting a bunch of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's what's building, you know, that's in reality what it takes. Some of my videos I'll cut all over the place, you know, and stuff like that, but it's challenging. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good, and then we kind of could flare out like even one more on the other thing. Yeah, I like this, and then we could start kind of coming up at the 45 there. Okay, and then we could just come out one more on the sides to have like a nice little overhang there. Yeah, this could be nice there. Meant a Windows walk. Oh, like with a win. Okay. I see what you're saying. Could do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I go in shallow like that versus like 45, and then yeah, I think going in shallow is probably the move. Yeah, this could work. What I love about the stream is creative process gives control freaks some say. Hey, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see, what would look best? The other method actually isn't very shallow, like that could work. All right, right side or left side? If I imagine left side, the roof would, I mean, with a cottage this big, the roof really could be pointy. That could be nice. With a big, like, lantern hanging off of it. Big and tall and pointy. Because I'm feeling like this, like, it doesn't quite have the overhang capabilities that maybe I'd want out of it, so I'm thinking maybe we do, I don't know here. I feel like if I do this side, I'd have to come out by another block on the roof, which could cause a really big overhang, especially when there's moss on it. So I'm kind of thinking that, I'm thinking we go really pointy roof. Actually, after seeing all this, I'm thinking we do really pointy roof. And I think that's just what's gonna look best for the shallow format here. Take a little longer, but you know, it'll be okay. Like using objects in the game to create art murals. Oh yeah. We saw some crazy creative ones of those in the, with the water builds and stuff, with the lights and things too. Lisa, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Widow, not window. Did I read it wrong again? I probably did. Knowing me. Alright, so we'll take that back. We'll bring in these ones. And that row will basically be the one up like the other side. And we'll come in by 45 for a bit. Then we'll start pointing in the center. And then I think I'll do that. Based on kind of what it wants to be. So we'll come up here like we did on the front side. And then come out like this. Alright. But it's really interesting how the roof actually looks better at a 45-degree angle than it does at a 90-degree angle. So far, like, this is really interesting, the angles we're able to create with this roof, and this is very different than what I'm used to. So yeah, it's gonna look a little different than the other standard roofs, but it's gonna, I think it'll be cool. So we've got that, and then this one, he needs to come out to there. There we go. Yep. Just like that. And then on the front side, needs to come out on, oops, there and there. Perfect. Learning alongside you. Heck yeah! If any of you want to build a 45-degree house. Here's the tutorial, right? Alright, so we want to go there, and then come out, and then... At least we'll get it started today to have a sense of how this is going to work. And then I'll, you know, we'll continue in another stream. Putting the moss on the top is going to be a pretty tricky thing. But we'll see. Chuck some music on in my own time and do like half the roof on stream and like other bits and pieces of it off of it, but we'll see. We shall see. I think this is a good angle to go up like one or two more and then start pointing it a bit at the top. Let's see, let's go there and then one more out. That's good. And I'll do like an official overhang and stuff too once the roof is coming along a little bit more. Alright. Oop. Maybe it's a little easier actually from in here to, yeah, there we go. That's kind of a system there. Oops. As long as I don't misplace a block, I feel like it'll stick out like a sore thumb if I do. I'll notice it when I'm putting the terrain on the top. Oops. And that's gonna happen a lot. I forgot to do this like a staircase upside. Still learning how to do roofs in general. This one's breaking your brain. Yes, I do have a full dedicated video on my channel for how to do mossy roofs in the game. If any of you are curious and haven't seen my standard process for doing a mossy terrain roof, I do them a lot. But yeah, this 45-degree one is challenging. Round roofs are challenging, like the hanging tree house I did, and the blacksmith hut that I did. Rivets already look great in the roof. Going to look interesting, right? It's gonna look, yeah, it almost really looks cool, just as like a roof. And yeah, it doesn't create the weird textures and things. It's interesting to say the least. Yeah. All right, so let's go up by 2. I think here is what I want. Yes, let's do that. And then come out like that, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yep. So this one goes up by 2, basically, is what we're going to be doing here now. It's going to be a very pointy roof. Similar to my cozy cottage in the forest build, the little tiny level 1 altar. It's a great video for mossy roofs. Yeah, I figured I would do like a dedicated video for people that don't have 3+ hours to come on the streams and see me walk through the whole things. Oh my goodness. Ah. Gonna need higher scaffolding even up there. Watching the Whole Forest Village collection helped tremendously. Oh, that's awesome. You enjoy having them all in the playlist and everything there. You have a mind broken emoji. Yeah, I know there's the default one, right? They do actually have one. All the angled bill is going to look great from above as it blends the entire compound out. Yeah, yeah. Hot for Creature, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Rather brain broken, you meant? Right. That could be interesting. Then you'll eventually have to test all types of roofs. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. All kinds of roofs. We'll have to do videos for the round roofs. We'll have to do videos for... We'll have to do all kinds of stuff. I think I misplaced that one. Let's see. Let's do this one here. And then this one gets built up by 1 block. So let's do one here, 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 and here. And then get one out here all the way across. So now we're going over 1 and up by 2 so that we can essentially start creating the steeper section. But see, when it's 45, look at how nicely this like blends. It's like a soft curve. It's really interesting. So that's gonna be yeah. All right, let's do the same thing on this other side. And we'll just see if it actually ends up working. All right, let's get that one out there. Perfect. And then, oh wait, I didn't want that one there. I wanted that one there. Perfect. And then that one destroyed. And then like that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then we go over here. There it is. Okay. There we go. think any of the designs made by creators be implemented in the game itself? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think that could be a really cool thing eventually when it comes to stuff, because the whole whatchamacallit, like, you know, the whole entire community has so many ideas. The devs have asked people so many times for creative stuff. I think a lot of them do the build contests for that specifically, which is really cool. And I think that's partly the devs looking for community ideas to influence in-game structures. Maybe for 1.0 we'd start seeing like actual community built structures. If they want to do that, I will take on the project of redoing Blackmire. I would love that though, that'd be fun. No idea how you know what you're doing. I don't know, Joe. We're just kind of going along with it. Mining the Shroud while watching anyone else actually terrified of the Shroud. Just jump scared the entire time. I remember when I first played this game about 2.5 years ago, a little over that, in closed beta about 3 years ago now. And remember the first time I went into Blackmire, and like nobody, you know, there was like a handful of us, like 30 people that were in the closed beta test group chat for the game, and I was like you know, spooked me out, and oh man, the feeling of like this game has got some serious engagement and stuff, and I was like, oh, I can't even tell anyone because like I was under NDA, you know, in the beta, and I was like, this is such a vibe. Yeah, and the Shroud similarly, you know, the first time you discover stuff in games, you know. First time I ever played Minecraft as a kid, and I didn't know all the mobs. I didn't know what was going to jump out at me at night. Hey, 3D, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Maybe don't do moss if it looks smooth. Yeah, it could be interesting. I will be doing moss on this one to match the forest village, all the other roofs. But, like, for other builds, you definitely probably don't need to do moss on this. We'll see how it looks in the end when I turn on the textures again. Hopefully one of yours eventually does. Could be fun. Hey, 3D, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well, too, by the way. Alright, so there's our... We're starting to kind of climb up a little bit there. Be exploring viewers' builds anytime soon? Yeah, actually, either next week or the week after, so... If you got a build and stuff, ping me in my Discord or DM me. Because we're starting to get some people with some, so I would love to just do some tours for sure. Behind on so many things because just avoid as much as possible. So freaking scary, right? Doing well, awesome. I'm glad to hear. Glad to hear. How's the mega ship coming along? That thing is wild. Do we do one in and then two? Wait, this is... Really don't know what I'm doing here, like, at all. Okay. Let's put some scaffolding up higher now so I can see what's going on. Okay, that looks right. Alright, and then that... We don't know. Let's see. Oops. So we'll come in and then up by 2 now. So now we're doing the equivalent of like a 70-degree roof. And then we'll go really steep in the middle. And we could even have a double loft in here with some beds and stuff. Like I said, this is turning into quite the build. I wasn't expecting it to be so crazy, but hey, when we start a build, it always turns crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, the angle makes it look really neat, actually, right? The roof with a 45-degree angle is really cool. It is quite the interesting look. And it literally, like, look at the, yeah, it just creates like this perfectly seamless texture, like, to make a really steep roof like this, make it kind of shallow like this. Like, that actually looks neat, and it all, like, blends. It's very interesting. Yeah. Where did I leave off on that one, I think? Yeah. Just joined. What kind of black magic is this? Some crazy stuff. Some crazy mind-bending stuff of a challenge. But hey, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. We're doing a 45-degree house build. And it's kind of working so far. I'm working on the roof now. We just did the walls earlier on the stream. So we got walls with windows. We used coffin lids for the base of it. Trying to make it look as cool as possible. Like, not a prop only build. It's still going to be props and blocks. So we're still using blocks since it's like a voxel game. But trying to make it, you know, at a 45-degree angle and make it look good. So we shall see. Xeno7, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I really appreciate you. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you, thank you. They should add 30, 60-degree roofs. Yeah, be smoother. I would love for them to do that, but they're not going to. I tried to get the dev to do that and on the interview, and then he's like, yeah, but it wouldn't be voxel because it's not like blocks anymore. It's like a block that's 2 blocks high. I'm like, but Hightail, you know. So yeah, then I sent him a picture of when Hightail did it. I was like, hey, no more excuses. give me steep roofs and shallow roofs. Because they so could, and it would be awesome. That's alright though. I'll build my own with blocks if I have to, you know. Lady of the Flame, welcome. And heck yeah. Sino, what were you up to today? What were you streaming? Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, it literally does look better than normal wood, Joe. It really does. Yeah, they have 45 degrees for sure. No more excuses. Yeah, Lisa, no more excuses. They gotta add me some steep roofs now, right? Yeah, that would be cool. I would really love that in this game. Add a little bit. Vibes, welcome in, Lone Wolf. This ring of light is so nice, and in the when you turn the bloom off, it actually like makes it easy to see. So yeah, the graphics are turned way down right now so that I can see easily what I'm doing without weird shadows or textures or anything like that to build this roof, because it's already mind-bending enough as is. I'm not gonna make it too much harder for myself. So now we gotta build these up by 1 block. Try to get this to work. Still wonder what the difference of 45-degree vertical horizontal is. What do you mean by that, Joe? Or is that what you're wondering, and so I'm wondering too? Alright, what are we thinking? One more. Oh, goodness. Gotta be careful up there, man. This thing is gonna be taking me one of these days. That looks really cool, though. That's like a full-on, like, elven roof texture. Just add blueprints. It still stays just the way... Oh, wait. Just to be easier to build, you just add blueprints. Oh, like a system before you actually place the pieces? That could be interesting. That could be interesting. We're in Enshrouded, doing Enshrouded pirates. English is not very good. Give the best. Hey, I can understand. Heck yeah. Build big pirates theme in Enshrouded. Ships, broken buildings. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds awesome. That's really cool. You know, I could make a diagonal roof, but not a wall, right? That's something, Joe, that they probably could do. The big issue there is making voxel textures rotatable. the big thing is like, so roofs, they did it with a roof because it's like it meshes two, so it's like they could do it with blocks in theory. They actually could. They could detect, hey, is there an angled block next to it, and then mesh it. The issue is you would never be able to get an exact 90-degree corner. So like to get 45-degree walls, they would have to make prop blocks, which add a ton of lag to the game. They're performance heavy. So if this makes sense, so it's like the roof blocks can mesh with anything upward, and they're a specific type of block. What they could do though is make diagonal wall blocks. So all wall blocks would just create 90-degree angles, but then you could use diagonal wall blocks, just like we have a separate type of roof block that has a different type of voxel meshing mechanic, and that could work. That could actually work. So yes, in theory they could. They could do that and detect, hey, you're placing them like this, let's mesh it and make it smooth. I do have the glider equipped, Lisa. I do right now. So yeah, technically, it would be a challenge though, for sure. Alright, so let's get this one. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do this from the inside. Let's go up, and then, yeah, there we go. Just go across here, and then, there we go. That'll work. No repeats, yeah. A fresh idea for a pirate ship. Use Builder's Companion. Ooh. That'd be cool. Yeah, Builder's Companion is awesome. You can do so much. Yeah, texture makes it look like bark, right? Try to do like a, it'd be cool to do an acorn house. That's what I should have done in the tree. Build an acorn house and have this be the top of the acorn. Build a round roof like this, because it would actually look, it would look like an acorn. That would be a really neat looking build. Then you could use like the wood or something for the body of the acorn. I don't know. Could do like an acorn house hanging from a tree. There's an idea. Man, the lighting in this game, even without bloom, even with the settings on low, this game looks stunning. Alright, let's get that one out. I think that's good. Alright, yeah, that's good. Guess you have to start a new world, build it all over again. Right. So after this, I'm going to start going up by 3, I think, instead of by 2. This is still very confusing, but I hope it's going to look good when it's done. We are getting there. We are getting there. So I'm going to do this side. Let's see. Let's put that one out, and then, yep, and then start going the other way with it. Okay. Yep, I can start going up by 3 after this, and then the very top is going to be up by 4 a couple times, which was exactly how I did the tavern, technically. This is just going to have a steep, like a steep roof build. Oh, what is it like a... Yeah, so Builder's Companion. Builder's Companion is a mod for Enshrouded. That's on Nexus mods, and it allows you to change like bits of the game, change codes of the game, so that you can build a lot more of the pieces and do some more things. It's like a creative mode for the game, things that you can't otherwise do with the normal game. It just kind of unlocks a bunch of things. Oops, let's see there, and then up one again. Already looking good. Only look better from here, hopefully. This is, I was not expecting to get the whole wood part of the roof done today, but heck, let's do it, let's do it. Let's just push out the rest of this stream to do this wooden roof. I'm not doing the moss part today, but we'll start. All right. So now we go over and then up by 2. So let's come out here. And then finish this one across. Oh my, this is actually gonna work, I think, you guys. And like, it might even look good as just a wooden roof. If this looks good, if this looks better than a 90-degree roof, I swear I'm gonna build like every house at 45 degrees now. That's because you guys know me and roofs, so if this wins, there's no way this looks better than it actually is. It's gonna look smoother and better than like my main roofs. That's just kind of funny, but it's actually gonna be the case. So we build up by 2 on each of these instead of the 1 there. And we're actually doing this full texture. Forward to seeing the final reveal of the moss. Hopefully it blends in nicely. Hopefully. That moss is going to be trippy to make sure I fill in all the gaps. It's going to be very... I mean, we did round roofs though. That's why I felt like I could tackle this. Because we successfully did 2 round roofs and they turned out really nice. So... will it change textures though? Yeah, the steep part up here will, because it's gonna expose the wood on the side. So yeah, technically, but it's not bad. Like seriously, not bad. And if you did it out of like a stone or something, then you don't end up with any different texture because the roof blocks are the same all the way through. Or like straw, a straw roof at an angle. Oh, that would look so good. Absolutely, could do. Yeah, I mean, could be crazy. Crazy the possibilities. All right, let's get this now. It'd be nice to be able to swap materials on builds. Yeah, with the build tool. It would be awesome to have Minecraft or Hytale level of mods and commands in Enshrouded. I mean, it would be a performance nightmare though. Imagine trying to build the giant tree that I did all in one go. I would crash the game. I would crash it so hard. That would not work. Yeah, it would really be an issue. Do a video with several small huts in diagonal that test rooftop textures. Yeah. Texture walls and stuff. Yeah, you could. You definitely could, you know. For the walls in here, I'm using like a combination of some blocks and props and stuff there. But yeah. Alright, we need 1 more on the outside of here. Go up by 2. We're almost done. We'll have the top done here soon. Is it just gonna be like a single middle? Oh, this is wild. It's just wild to me that it's like actually better even than a straight roof. This is gonna look really good. It's gonna look crazy on the inside. Oh yeah, it is gonna look cool. It is. So let's destroy that, go out, and then wait, what the heck? Alright, now it's gonna really trip me up because wait, what am I doing here? Okay. All right. I think I got it. We're just gonna. All right. This point is gonna be a little confusing initially. Oh wait, I can walk in here without fall. Oh no, I will fall through if I step in the right spot. Okay. And the sun right now is making it hard for me to see what's going on. Wish there were more plants available for the overgrowth tool. Yeah, that would be nice. I love that they added that thing in the first place, though. I remember the old days where the hack was putting dirt on the walls, and then you actually can, like, glitch it in them, and then it creates the vines because of a bug that was in the game. And then they actually added it for real, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. So yeah, initially that thing wasn't even in the game. Also stop trees from growing at some point. Some trees look better small. You can do that, yes. You can do that in the game. That is awesome that they added that. But yeah, you put dirt on the walls. There used to be a bug in the game where you were able to glitch dirt into certain types of blocks. And it then created the vines in certain spots. Because they were in the game, you just can build with them. So yeah, that was what us builders used before you were able to actually build with the blocks or with the vines, with the foliage. All right, what's going on over here? Yeah, this is gonna work. Okay. Is it? Yeah. This one tree is going to be right in my way. We will bypass it. Yeah, it is possible. So with the new watering can, now that they added the water and stuff, you can control how far they grow for every plant. So yeah, that's a thing. I haven't done a whole lot of farming and gardening since the water update, so I don't know the exact like step-by-step what you have to do and how you water the plants and do it. But yeah, you get the watering can thing and you can do that now. Design still work? Look different from overgrowth? It does kind of sort of still work, but it's like you see the little clump of dirt sticking out of the wall. The overgrowth looks better. Be the highest priority changes when it comes to building. Render distance. If they could get performance at a better, if they could get performance better with this game, they'd be in such a good position. Because right now, the limit of 10 flame altars and the really bad render distance is the only thing holding this game back from being really insane with building. If I could do big castles or fortresses and have them render from far away, that would be awesome. So I think performance is the biggest thing. If they had to work on one thing for building, honestly, that would be a big one. But we'll see. It's a very hard thing to do with a game like this. So. But yeah, good question. And if they did pull off good performance, for 1.0 and stuff, which I think they could, it's got potential. Build a village, have several houses with prompts. At some point it's not visible. Sad you can't see the whole village. So yeah, my roofs disappear. All the terrain and stuff on them, and they just disappear. They're gone. Alright, so could we, in theory, add even more of a point to the top of this thing? Because it's technically diagonal, we can. To make it this is really, really cool. Let's just do this one the 2 blocks. Maybe I'll do it 3 depending on how it looks. Could the overgrowth be used between it to cover the dirt, make it look unique texture? Just thinking out loud. Yes, but trust me, it's better to use the overgrowth tool. I'll show you. I can show you since you're interested what it used to be like. Okay, so this is the roof. I'm gonna go up another block on these top ones. Just cause, and then the moss will cover it, and I'll go up really tall with the moss, but I'll try. So let's go in here. As long as I don't miss one of them. Okay. So there, my friends, is a diagonal roof. Actually looks really cool. Alright, so I'm not, I gotta do like an overhang and stuff as well, but, that actually kind of sort of worked. And then we can use the, man, that looks pretty cool. I think when it's covered in moss, for sure, that'll look interesting. So, alright, moment of truth, what does it look like with all the textures back on and stuff? I'm gonna put this to minus 0.1, or yeah, minus, yeah, there we go. And then put the detail models all back to full. Alright, so it does create some crazy textures on the front, but look at the sides of it. It's like, it creates the textures, but it's, yeah, it's kind of wild. Even the render distance from this close is having issues. That's kind of funny, though. It kind of sort of works on the shallow option, but yeah. Tiara, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Looks great. Yeah, blends so well with the surroundings. Yeah, I forgot the textures were off. Yeah, the textures were off, so now that the textures are on, I'd say it'll look really good with straw roofs. If you use the straw roof block or a stone roof block, it'll look awesome. This wood, though, just creates crazy looking textures. This looks kind of cool, though, like but I'd say at the different levels, you'd have to have it be, like, pretty consistent of, like, maybe doing this style or something. So that looks kind of neat as, like, a steep roof. But, hey, that's pretty cool that we got it working. And then from the inside, you know, let me turn these off again. You know, with the moss on it, I'll smooth all those out, and then from the inside, that'll, see what it looks like. I'm curious about that. So there it is from the inside. That's pretty interesting looking. And we could definitely do like a halfway loft in it. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, middle part looks cool. The textures could be an idea for sure. Yeah, that ended up being perfect, you guys. The slope and the point is exactly where I wanted it. So now we can definitely go over it with the moss, and it'll start really coming to life. And like I said, I got to do an overhang. I've got to bring the front of the roof out by like 2 or 3 blocks on both sides. Now grow a tree on it. But limit its amount of growth. Yeah, Joe, well, I did plant some flax on the roof of the tavern for you. I did do that. So curious how this will look with moss or the VUCA texture. Yeah, the VUCA texture would be cool in it too. But yeah, that actually worked. And I'll do something similar on the sides, but we're gonna have a 45-degree house in the village. Or a nutty bar. Right. Yeah, so that's there it is. We'll start some of the moss stuff, you know, some other time. I'll just kind of work on bits and pieces of it as I feel like it here and there when I've got some inspiration. So to answer your question about how the old way of doing vines worked, before we had the overgrowth tool, you had to use certain types of blocks. You had to use either the refined stone block, this was one of them, and then you had to use the half-timbered block. Do I have that in my inventory? I do not. Let me go get that and see if I can recreate it. See if, you know, see if I can show you guys what we used to be able to do. Let's put some windows away. And, yes, fences, that's fine. And get the half-timbered. There they are. And I need some dirt. Just normal dirt blocks. Okay. Wonder how water would flow on that roof? We could test it out. I've got the water dispenser and stuff. Use an item as edging to cover those, yeah, the loose pieces. Oh, for sure. For the overhang. Absolutely could do that. Yeah. All right, so what you did, let me turn things back to, so the textures are on. So you had to do is you took different types of blocks. The two main ones that we all used were these ones, the refined stone and the half-timbered block. Some of the vines only worked on certain blocks. So then you'd go to the single terrain and you'd start like, okay, that didn't create vines. That didn't create them. And they might have fixed it. They might have patched it. That didn't create any. That didn't create any. What about here? You would just start randomly placing dirt blocks until you got vines to appear. And sometimes it only worked on certain angles as well. Like, maybe it didn't work there, but let's rotate it. Let's try it on this angle. And then we would do that. So like, we'd put a few of them on. I think they patched it. It doesn't do it anymore. Anyway, before we had the overgrowth tool, that's what you'd do. You would just start like spamming dirt on the wall until you got vines to appear, and it only worked on certain faces of the wall, on certain angles. Yeah, they might have just fixed it so it doesn't do that anymore now that we actually have the official tool. Yeah, they did. Anyway, that's how the builders used to do it. I think the old way of vines was black magic from the Era of Secrets. Did evolve a lot of face in the wall smashing. Yeah, pretty much. She had a Springlands dirt. Roadblocks don't have moss. Oh yeah, for some. So sometimes like stone roofs can look really good. I'm gonna do that for like a Hagrid's hut build. Would have been such a tedious, complicated process. Yeah. But that's how we used to do them, and now the overgrowth tool takes care of that and makes it perfect and beautiful. But yeah. So I'll get a little overhang done of just bringing this roof out on both sides by a few blocks, and then the next step will be doing all the moss, which is really gonna smooth it out, tie it in with the rest of the build, and then try to figure out how to do some sort of cover on the front of it. You might just have like a diagonal blocks, you know, it might have to be that, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. Some of it'll be smooth, some of it obviously you'll know it's blocky. You look at the stairs and it's like, yeah, these are blocky. You could do tables and things like that, but it's like, again, this isn't a challenge to only do the house out of props. I'm still trying to use blocks. But just make it look as good as I can with the combination of, you know, using blocks and some props here and there, just to kind of smooth it out and make it look cool. But I think with the moss and the texture and stuff, that will start looking good. Alright, you guys, well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Stay tuned for some more. Might be live again on Tuesday again, back to like normal Tuesday, Friday schedule. I'll try to do some morning ones as well for some people, we'll see. But evening-wise, the schedule's been working out pretty good. And then definitely, if you're interested in showcasing your build, do reach out, because we might get some streams scheduled soon for that. And yeah, stay tuned for some more Crimson Desert, more of this. And I will see you all next week. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you all so much for joining, and take care. Alrighty, cheers everyone.